Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel and happy weekend, everyone. This is Miss JD once again for our weekend episode of our daily stock market insights. And as usual, I am going to discuss first the index and then I go through the most trending stocks here at the right side of our screen, and then we work our way downwards. Okay, so let's begin with the index. How did we end last Friday? Tingnan natin. Okay, so last Friday, pulahan po tayo, no? And yung ascending, technically we're in an ascending for medyo, yeah, positive ang movement for the past how many weeks. May mga fluctuations on the way up. But last Friday or yesterday's performance was a bit different. We had a breakdown in the price or nag-breakdown ang support na we have over here. So what I am expecting right now is there is a possibility na medyo bababa pa ng konti. Okay, konti na lang. So that means a lot of our blue chip companies pwede pang slow down pa muna, pwedeng mag-accumulate pa muna before it recovers. Pero what's interesting kasi madaming mga big players in the US market no Friday medyo advancing na din. Balikan lang natin ha. Dito I am looking at Tesla. Ayan, nag-green na siya. Ah, Amazon, green na din. Meta, ayan, green. So, mga big players. Microsoft, yan. So, let's see if intraday may konting fluctuation. Pero hindi yan totally, guys, na magre-reach ng exact line. So, where I plotted it, could be a little higher or a little lower. So, I am expecting medyo may accumulation pa muna yan bago umakyat ng todo. But then, looking at it, yun. Tingnan natin, yan. So dito, just being on the conservative side, mga 6,400, babalikan muna yan before umakyat. Okay, so tingnan natin, sino ba? Ito, si PCOR. Ang ganda lang ng movement niya. So ito, uh, sinusundan ko to kasi nung isang beses tinanong sa akin to, yung average niya is around 7. Nakalimutan ko na, pasensya na yung name. Kailangan ko pa buksan yung comment section ko para maalala. But yeah, I was asked this question. Parang 5 years na niya kinahawakan, and I think around 7 pesos yung average niya. But I'm just really super excited for him. Looks like malapit mo na tong maabot, or like what I mentioned there. Hintayin mo kung gusto mong malaruin lang, hintayin mo muna na mag-slow down siya ng konti. Kasi feeling ko talaga tutuloy-tuloy pa, ang lakas pa rin ng volume niya. So, malalaman mo naman kung mag-slow down na siya kasi paliit na ng paliit yung kanyang body of the candlestick as you go higher and higher, and nasa over bought level na siya. So, minsan nagsistay pa rin siya ng overbought for an extended period of time, pero malalaman mo yun kasi magsistay na lang siya sa isang area. So, you can consider locking in some gains. And then, pag bumaba siya, ipasok mo yung amount at the lower level para it brings your average down. Otherwise, hintayin mo na lang na umabot talaga siya sa average mo and then totally exit. But it's up to you. Pwede kang mag long term pa kasi you're just starting the recovery right here for PCOR. Yan ang layo pa niya. Sa 11, uh, 11, 12 ba? 11.94 yung peak niya. And then we're just starting to recover. Right? So, tingnan din natin si MWIDE. Meron kasi ako nito eh. Si MWIDE ay, ayan, still flatlining over here. I see a support sa area na where it is at right now. Okay. Whoever is also holding M-wide, I I think this is just going to stabilize right here. Second day niya na andito, wala na masyadong bumibitaw, right? May gap ka rin dito, gap down siya. So, ang nangyari dito, di ba nag-gap down siya? I mentioned in the past, tuwing may gap, binabalikan yan. It's just a matter of time. Hindi mo alam kung kailan siya babalikan. But in this scenario, medyo it was quite fast. 2 months lang, nabalikan niya agad. So, may catalyst ka dito eh. It was the time when they mentioned na may dividend, kaya ang laki ng akyat. Okay, so for long-term investors, we are at a very cheap level. Yung upside niya mataas compared to the risk. Okay, so kung may mga negative days man sila or quarter in terms of performance, you also have to look into yung mga projects nila in the future. So, eh, it might take some time considering na yun nga struggling pa yung mga interest rates na yan, no? So, it also follows pag tumataas yung interest rate, ang presyo bumabagsak, but if it subsides na makuha na yung balance, eventually magbabalance out din yan. Unti-unting bababa na yung interest rates, then slowly yung mga stocks magre-recover. We will not forever stay at this level. So, I am positive, lalo na sa mga long-term investors. Instead na you panic, this is just the time na if you are confident in the stock that you've picked, this is the time you can start to continue to accumulate. I'm not saying MWIDE, I'm just generalizing the concept and the principles here. Now, if you believe in the stock na napili mo, you know the strong fundamentals, stick to it, take advantage of this period na sobrang mura ang lahat. Because time will come, babalik at babalik yan. Right? Especially for those na healthy. Healthy ang financials nila. At mababa ang presyo. So I just wanna cite one over here. Globe, for instance. Tingnan, si Globe continues na nagbibigay ng dividend. Um, Income, medyo negative sila. Pero that's just a quarter, no? Entire Q 2022, 45%. So, ang laki. Ito, hindi to masyado. I am not so worried about that. And besides, alam natin who is Globe in the country, right? In terms of market share sa industry na ito, where they are at. They're a leader in the industry. Innovation wise, yeah, they've branched out. Hindi lang sila telco, they now have GCash. So ang dami, no? This is the period, especially right now. It's in the accumulation phase. If you have the resource to add more, okay, this is the perfect time. It has been respecting the support around the 1,700 level. Wala nang volume halos ng, while we're here. So, ang hihintayin mo lang, pwede na nga ito start na trigger eh. Minsan kasi yung mga big players, unti-unti na nilalagay yan. So, may mga nagsaspike na volume. So, posible any moment from now magti-trigger na yan siya pataas. So in my using my indicator, pag ito ang Bollinger Band, it starts to trigger either side. Ang next move niyan, it goes towards that direction. So for instance, ito, it-trigger niya yung upper band. Chances are the next moves niya will respect that direction. Bigyan ko kayo example. Ito, when it started to trigger the lower Bollinger Band, ito na, tuloy-tuloy na siya dyan. Ito, hindi pa tapos. May mga recovery, this what you call dead cat bounce. Temporary lang na pag-bounce and then tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pag-decline. See, that's globe. Another one, let's check out TEL. Si TEL ganun din. Nag-recover pero binalikan, giving everybody a chance na mag-accumulate pa. So, 1,203. They also give out consistent dividend. And you would always hear me say this in my videos. I'm a big fan of dividend investing right now. Um, I'm still into mid mid mid, tapos position trading in some of the trades. uh, I still do that, pero mostly yung big allocation ko andoon sa dividend paying stocks, especially because the market is on the downside, bearish pa, so I want to be compensated while waiting. And the best way to do that is if you want to engage in a stock for long term, yung strong fundamentals, nagbibigay dividend. Okay, so ito, TEL is one solid company as well in the country. Let's take a look at DMC. So DMC, known ito na nagbibigay ng malaking dividend year on year. Okay, so this is the mother company ng SCC. SCC as well gives out solid dividend. So at the moment, it's been declining. Okay, and that should be the perspective over that situation is again giving you an opportunity to buy at the lower level. So if you haven't checked this one out yet, ito nasa support area din, sitting at a support at 9.38. Tingnan nyo lang to, okay? Let's focus on this scenario. Itong stock na to, price was flat. It revisited the same area, but look at the sentiment now. We are at the 39 area. So, big sabihin, naggagawa siya ng tinatawag nating bullish divergence. So, ang tanong, is it going to move up now, tomorrow? Hindi pa natin alam. But one thing's for sure, ang observe mo next dito is the volume. Pag start niya na mag-green dyan at yung volume supports it, habang umaakyat, ang volume umaakyat, then there's a big possibility na tutuloy-tuloy na siya. Kasi andun na ang market sentiment. Bumibili na yung mga investors. Okay? So that's DMC, now SCC. Si SCC nag-recover, binalikan lang ang MA20 line. So, I also mentioned this, kapag ang isang stock nagmo-move below MA20, kapag tumawid na siya sa MA20, pagbabalik siya, gagawa siya ng support sa MA20. Pwedeng mag sideways muna bago umakyat. Pwedeng ganan. But definitely right now, I see MA20 as our support. Observe that as well. And this stock has also given us a good dividend back in April. Yan. Normally, ang sunod nito mga around October na for SCC. Just looking at this. Ito, October. Ito. Tingnan mo, around April din. Previous months, ayan, October na. Okay, so if you wanna accumulate, kasi baka bumalik na siya, hindi ka na makapasok. Or makapasok ka man, medyo mahal na. Okay, so this is also another stock na magandang i-add. This is a mining company. Sa mga baguhan dyan, this one gives out, kung bibilangin mo lang, last year, parang nasa 13, 8.47 plus 4, around 13%, right? So, ang presyohan pa niyan, mga dito banda, di ba? So, kapag bumababa siya, the dividend yield specific to you, iiba din. So, kunwari, kung nataon na bumili ka around 10 pesos, right? 10 pesos. Tapos, ang dividend na ibibigay niya, kuhanin na lang natin ang last year, no? Nagbigay ng 350 plus 150, 3, 4, 5. 5 pesos, nakuha mo at 10, that means ang yield mo is 50%. So that's the beauty na habang mababa pa siya, mabagsak pa yung presyo niya, doon ka ma-accumulate. Kasi later on, pag nag-recover siya, and gumagalaw yung presyo na yan. So, malay mo, yung yield mo ay mas maganda sa taon na yan. But don't generalize na it's always heyday, it's always a positive year. There are some occasions na wala, right? lalo na nung pandemic, na may ibang mga stocks na hindi nakapagbigay ng dividend, totally winala nila or temporarily na pause. So those things you also have to observe. So ito ngayon, the discussion that we have here is mostly on the technical side. Please do your due diligence na magbasa din mga balita and check out PSC Edge. All right? So I think yun lang muna. I didn't have any request as of yet, but thank you to those people who really took the time na magpasalamat. I really appreciate that, and you are always motivating me and inspiring me to continue whatever I'm doing. And sabay-sabay tayo mag-aral. Okay, in the meantime, thank you and happy weekend.